well, congrats. Congrats on your failure and your failures and your future failures, because most people don't even try. I think as you grow up and as you start making these little jumps, these little leaps into whatever venture you're trying to do, whatever thing you're trying to get into, and you start making these leaps of faith, you realize that, man, it's a small battlefield. It's a small pool of people that are willing to make those leaps and those mistakes and learn. Because, and I mentioned this in my last video, a lot of people are stuck in their own mind and they don't have, I don't know what it is, they don't have the incentive, they don't have the kind of the surrounding environment to push them into face those fears and face them. And often people do face whatever it is, but they face them a little bit later, and they face a little bit of regret. They didn't jump right away. They took a few, I don't know, years, decades, whatever it may be. Life has a funny way of rewarding people that face their insecurities and the things they fear the most, that are the most courageous. And what I mean by that is that anytime you fail, anytime you make a mistake, you learn that you shouldn't have done that, or you learn what you should have done either. Like, it's like it's like as if there's a door in front of you and it's a rusty looking door and you don't know what's on the other side, and you just have to make a leap of faith that it's something nice on the other side. This is a bad analogy, but either way, we always think about the worst heading into these things, and we often learn the most from mistakes, right? When you win, you learn that whatever you did was right, but nothing else. You don't know what's wrong. You don't know but it feels like when you make that mistake, so you can reflect and try again. You can reflect and try again. It's a weird subject, but it's something that we need to encourage others to do more. Right? Even in these videos, if you've watched my other videos, I make a lot of mistakes. I mess up my words. I do a lot of thinking. I try not to make a lot of cuts because I want to be authentic, but also practice. And man, am I learning by not making cuts and just, failing at whatever I'm doing. But at least I'm trying. I'm trying to do something, and a lot of people don't. So congrats. Keep going. All right. Have a good day.